It's all well and good to buy your girlfriend or your wife or your partner some nice Christmas gifts, okay? I'm not saying don't do that. It's lovely to make someone feel special by buying them a nice gift that's thoughtful, that isn't necessarily expensive, but it's thoughtful, right? You can't not buy someone a Christmas gift. Imagine how pissed your girl would be if you bought her nothing, right? It's so against societal norms to not buy someone a Christmas gift that your girl would literally leave you if you don't buy her a Christmas gift, because then all of her friends will talk about it. She'll talk about it with her friends. So obviously we know that that's going to be too detrimental. So of course you buy people Christmas gifts because you want to. Now let's get that one out of the way. However, what's even more important to realize is that whatever you buy her, she will eventually forget when you do something wrong. And if she wants to break up with you, she will never remember any of the Christmas gifts that you bought her, and they won't do you any favors in terms of getting her back or winning her over. I'm back to London, and that's my beautiful house in the background there. So I'm filming this in the garden. Obviously, it's freezing in London, so the Canada Goose has to come back out again. But continuing on, if you shower her with gifts on her birthday, at Christmas, don't expect anything from your woman just because you bought her a bunch of gifts. You might be lucky enough to get a blowjob or two. You might be lucky enough to get in her pants. That should happen realistically. If you do buy a gift, yeah, you deserve something back. You shouldn't expect it, but you deserve something back. However, at a later stage, when shit hits the fan, because it eventually will, but hopefully it won't. Hopefully you can maintain your relationship. Hopefully it can last a beautiful lifetime. I don't know what plans you have in terms of making it work. You'd assume that most people want to make it work a lifetime, right? Happily ever after and all that kind of BS, in my opinion. You want it to work out, but inevitably there's going to be an argument. Inevitably there'll be pain. And every time that happens, everything you did in the past is forgotten about. Any gifts that you ever bought, especially Christmas gifts, especially birthday gifts, she won't remember any of them when she's pissed off with you. So my advice is, don't go overboard with whatever you're buying. Even if you're loaded, right? Even if I had 100 million cash in the bank right now, okay? I don't. I'm close. Well, not that close. I've got millions, but I'm not close to 100 million. If I was, I still wouldn't shower my woman with gifts. I still wouldn't spend $1 million on a diamond. I wouldn't spend 1% of my wealth on a diamond just to make my woman happy. Purely on the premise and on the principle that I already know that whatever I buy her will make no difference later on down the line, because you have to understand how to treat a woman emotionally, supportively. There are so many factors as to how to keep your woman. It's almost illogical to go through the whole list, because there'll be emotional factors that you will foresee. You'll oversee, actually. You'll be an oversight on a lot of these instances, and you'll be like, oh, I didn't realize she was going to be pissed at that. Oh, I bought her this $1 million diamond ring, but I didn't realize she'd get pissed off because I spoke to my ex. Oh, I didn't realize she'd get pissed off because she saw me talking to a girl at the bar, even though I wasn't really flirting. And for some reason, she's pissed at that because she thinks I like this other girl now. Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, of course you didn't bloody realize, you fool. Because all the gifts you thought you'd ever buy her, you think would have, bought you get out of jail free cards? It won't buy you get out of jail free cards. To some extent, some of my wealthy friends, I know one billionaire friend of mine, he can get away with that shit. He can sleep with another woman because he's a billionaire, and she knows that she can't lose him. But she still gets pissed at him, and she makes him very aware that he fucked up. So whatever gifts he may buy her make no difference to what he can get away with and what he can do. Once you piss her off, once you make a fucking fat mistake, any gift you ever bought her will make no difference. And sadly, on a final note, people don't really appreciate the things that you buy for them. Especially your girl, especially women, because they operate differently to us, men. We think logically, I bought you this, then you bought me this. But with a woman, you might buy her something beautiful. Then you might piss her off because you did something dumb. And she's like, this guy's an idiot. Don't like him anymore. I did a video very recently about a wealthy friend of mine who bought his girl a lot of lovely shit over a 3-year period and took her to the best places. One big argument, you may have seen that video on my YouTube, one big argument with her and her family in the background. And she blocked him and never spoke to him again. That's it. All the dinners and all the gifts, and especially at Christmas, yeah, I'm getting my girl this. Oh, I'm getting my girl this nice Cartier bracelet. You buy her $5,000-$6,000 little bracelets for Christmas. And she forgot about every single one of them. What a damn shame. You're going to buy them Christmas gifts. Make them meaningful and thoughtful. They don't have to be expensive.